4 French tourists and 1 Belgian were among 10 people killed in a bus crash in Egypt, whose travel industry is only just emerging from years of political upheaval and the COVID-19 pandemic. 14 others, 8 French and 6 Belgians, were taken to hospital with broken bones, bruises and superficial injuries, but all were in a stable condition, the governor of the southern province of Aswan said. The other 5 people killed were all Egyptian, the bus driver, his assistant and the tour guide, as well as 2 people in the other vehicle. A statement from the public prosecution said the Belgian Foreign Ministry confirmed that one of its citizens died and others were injured. The accident occurred early in the morning when the bus collided with a pickup as it was transporting the tourists on the 300 km road journey between Aswan and the famed Abu Simbel temple further south. A photographer saw what remained of the burnt-out vehicles lying by the roadside. The prosecution ordered an urgent investigation to determine the cause and circumstances of the accident and those responsible. Crashes are relatively common in Egypt, where many roads are in disrepair and traffic regulations frequently ignored. Some 7,000 people died in road accidents in the country in 2020 according to official figures. The Abu Simbel temple was moved from its original location in the 1960s under the rule of President Gamal Abdel Nasser to make way for the construction of the Aswan High Dam. Egypt had begun reviving its vital tourism industry by promoting its ancient heritage after the country's 2011 revolution and ensuing unrest struck the sector. But the arrival of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 and the subsequent global travel bans resulted in a plunge in tourism revenues to $4 billion from $13 billion the previous year. The sector employs some 2 million people in a country of 103 million and generates more than 10% of GDP. In August 2021, Russia resumed flights to Egyptian resorts 6 years after a Russian airliner crashed after taking off from Sharm el-Sheikh, killing all 224 people on board. But Russia's invasion of Ukraine has yet again cut off much of the flow of tourists to Egypt, as the two countries accounted for about 40% of visitors prior to the war. The current administration of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has invested heavily in promoting tourism. Greater than and has organized major events in a bid to attract visitors. Last year, the North African country staged a procession of floats carrying the mummified remains of 22 pharaohs, including Egypt's most powerful ancient queen, to a new resting place in Cairo.